Robert, understand it? Yes, you understand it. Now, does anybody here, I sent the PBS for 3 against 4. All right, let me demonstrate 3 against 4. I'm going to play 3 with my right hand. I mean, left hand, rather. I'm going to play 1 E and the 2 E and the 3. But notice this time, when I counted that, I opened up the space a little bit more. 1 E and the 2 E and the 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1 E and the 2 E and the 3. 1 E and the 2 E and the 3. Right hand part, would that count? I know you do, Stacy. Now, would that count? The 4 is going to be 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 1, 2 and 3 E and the 1. And we're going to play that against the triplet. 1. I play 4 on the floor tom-tom, 3 on the snare drum. Now before I go to the next movement, should I break that down a little slower, or do we all understand that? Robert, Hottie, Stacy, do we all understand it? Confident guest, who are you? Change your name. It's either Jimmy or Paul. Okay. If you don't want me to break down, it's Paul. Hey, that's okay. All the last maybe 5 to 10 videos on YouTube I deleted. I'm trying to find out what the problem is. I can't find out what the problem is. So what I'm doing is I'm recording this on a separate camera. This will be uploaded to YouTube, and it will be labeled Live Lesson September 13th, or October 13th rather, 7 p.m. And from now on I'm going to do the same thing with the YouTube. I'm not going to have them post those videos because it's not doing you any justice, and it's terrible. So I'm trying my best to bring everything to you the right way. Like I said, it might be something in the camera that I've been using, but we're going to take care of it. I'm just like Robert, persistent to get it right. Right, Robert? That's the Marine Corps trait. Okay, Paul, we did 3 against 2 before you came. I was doing 3 with the left hand, and I was referencing off the stick control book, making all the rights the floor tom-tom, and the lefts the bass drum. Did you understand that? Okay, so now here's what we're going to do with the 3 against 4. You've had an exercise way back. There's 2 different things we're going to do. If you don't have the videos, I'll try to get them to you. I mean the PDFs. We took R and we did a formula from the stick control book as R would equal 3 rights. L would equal 3 lefts. So if I did the first line, now I'm going to count these 1, 2, 3 instead of 1 and a. So I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So what I did there is I did the first right, left sequence. You guys remember that? Okay, you remembered that. So now we're going to do that same exercise, but this time we're going to put 4 on the floor. So I just played a triplet with my right hand, and I played a grouping of 16th notes to 4. that? So we take the first line. That's the first. Let me do line 3. Now you can put a little color into this, all right? Instead of playing just on the snare drum, play all the rights on the floor tom-tom as the triplet, like this. Okay. And you do the whole page down like that. Take your time. The object here is to strengthen your hands, all right? Controlling your hands, which that's what most of this exercise is, plus getting a feel for the polyrhythms. So what you're actually doing, if you sit there on Paul's drum pad, okay, and you turned the metronome on, sure you're doing the triplets, not a problem. And that's a good hand exercise. And that gets a little boring after about 5 or 6 years. So now what we're trying to do is expand on that exercise. We're taking the triplets on 1 or 2 surfaces. I mean, I can play triplets 1, and play the 4 on the bottom. But let's just stay first when you get comfortable with the 3 on the snare and the 4 on the floor. Come on, Matt. You got. You have a lot of fun with it. We'll work on that first. Now, I'm really going to get into a whole lot of different polyrhythms tomorrow, 1 p.m. Hopefully, you all have the sheets that I'm going to be working on. I've been working on sheets for that new publication, but I'll give you guys some, all right? So, well, you know, you guys are real troopers here, hanging out here with this terrible broadcasting, okay? So, I'm going to try to send them to you. Now, let's go to the Stone Killer. I want to take the most difficult one. That's not really the most difficult one. It's one of the difficult ones. We're going to do 16th notes with the left hand on the snare. Okay? We're going to drop the, for this one you can play your bass drum 1, 2, 3, 4, and the hi-hat 1, 2, 3, play the hi-hat 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's no accent right now on the 16th. 1, E, and 1, 2, E, and 3, E, and 4, E, and. So now what we're going to do is we're going to reference again off the stick control book. Line 1, page 5. All right, I'm thinking of the line, instead of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 in, I'm thinking of the line 1 E and 2 E and 3 E, 4 E and. I eliminate the lefts, and I have 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. Got it? Now I'm going to play that pattern, 1 E and on the snare, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to play all the rights over here. Because I'm talking and doing, and this is not an easy exercise. But I want you to accomplish that one first, nice and relaxed and slow. Now, once you get that, there's the next movement. The one I just did, get comfortable with that, at least the left-hand side of the page. Then now challenge what you've accomplished. Now you're going to play 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E with the left hand. But this time, we're going to drop an accent on the count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm going to do it slow, and we're going to play all the rights over here, the reference. So we have 1, E, and 2, E, and 3, E, and now we go 4, E, and 1, E, and 2, and 3. You get the idea, no? You understand it? You have, okay, Stacy. I'm going to send them what I'm going over today, and we'll review it sometime tomorrow. How's that sound, guys? Now, like I said, I might have to edit some of it, but I'm not going to edit it right now. I'm just going to upload it to YouTube, and then I'll have my little daughter do that. Okay? Because I don't want to get into editing, man. I got so much to do. Huh. And I'm going to get this right. There could be two different things here. Something is not right in one of the cameras, or two, the people from the ATEM studio, the television studio, gave me the wrong IP number. How's that sound? Now this is going to be uploaded in about an hour or two. It takes time to upload it to YouTube, okay? And you could, it's going to, like I said, it's going to be labeled October 13th, 7 p.m. live lesson. Okay? And I put 3 against 2, 3 against 4 intro. How's that sound, guys? Because right now, what I got to do, after I stop recording here, I have to jump off the seat and stop the other one. Another thing is I can't find the remote so I can stop it. Do we understand, guys? So I'm sending it over to YouTube, okay? In a little while, check in about an hour or two, and it will be on my dashboard, okay? But I'm still going to do YouTube tomorrow, but I'm going to record it as well on a different camera. So when they play it back on YouTube and it's terrible, I'm going to delete it and keep the one that I just recorded. It's a little extra work, but hey, you guys are worth it. Okay, guys, any questions? Okay, I need to sign off right now, and I got to jump in front of the other camera. Okay, hold on, guys.